Good morning, everybody. It's early. It's 5:24. But today is the first day of school for my niece. She's going to middle school. Hopefully I can catch her at the bus stop before I leave. I think their bus, I think their bus does come at 6:30 or something like that. Or is it 7? Probably won't catch her, but I'm excited for her. We're going to wash her hair with this. We're going to try this out and see how this does. Hoping that it does really good on her hair. And it works. And she's talking to her toys. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do her hair while she's in the tub. I'm going to wash her hair first and put it in like little, what are those things called? Little like balls or whatever. Alright, she's detangled. It didn't take that long at all. It took all of maybe 5 minutes to fully detangle her hair. So, yep. And y'all didn't even put a lot. Like, it looks like I did, but... And I used a wide tooth comb to detangle her hair. I never use the rat tail comb because it's just, unless you want to be bald. Good morning. Am I the only one that looks spaced out when I first wake up? I look spaced out and my voice is kind of like deep and raspy. I don't know what's that about. Like, why does that happen to people? Curious. But anyways, alright y'all, so I just got home. I went to go see my granddad. He was asleep when I got there, so I was there for probably about maybe almost like 45 minutes or so. So I chatted with my grandma for a bit, then we went back there to his room, and he was asleep, of course. Went back there to see him, and I just sat there and just looked at him and stuff like that, and then we left. I brought Sophia with me. She's back here asleep, knocked out. I put her little Minnie Mouse shoes on that my mom bought her. They're a little too big. They're a 5, but I want her to wear them. And that shirt she has on is a 2T, ladies and gentlemen. Does it look like a 2T? Absolutely not. Why is she in this shirt like this? Like, seriously, Grace? Breaking our pockets because we just cannot keep up. Every time we buy something, she grows out of it. But yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it to y'all, but my grandfather is really sick. He has cancer. So every chance we get, we try to go over there and see him. So I wanted to pop in and just kind of talk about like what's going on and stuff. So my grandfather passed away Tuesday night, and since then it's been really hard, I think, for everyone. Even though we knew he was really sick, I just think it's just always hard when that person actually goes, and that person is not physically there. I could say the last week or so, he drastically started to take a lot of changes as far as not being as mobile as he was before, to the point where he just wasn't talking. He completely stopped talking, and I think at that point everybody was kind of like, you know, they knew, you know, the time was coming, but I think we all still expected to have a little bit more time with him. I know I did, and my cousins and stuff expressed that as well. Like, wow, we really thought we had a little bit more time with him. I have mentioned, I believe before, that my grandfather has cancer. We found out about, I think maybe it was like a month ago. So things did kind of, I feel like, drastically change pretty quickly. But I'm glad that I had spent the time that I did spend with him. I'm glad that I was able to see him throughout this process, because I think it would have been harder had I not been able to see him. But those memories that I have of him is something that, you know, I can always cherish and I can always have. So I admire those the most, because that's stuff that you just can't make up. So this is like my 4th time doing this video. I'm trying to be very short because I feel like the longer I talk, the more emotional I get, and I'm trying my best not to cry. I didn't go to work yesterday. Obviously, yesterday was Wednesday. Today's Thursday, September 14th. I was supposed to go, but my manager's like, stay home. And I'm like, no, I'm good. She's like, no, stay home. So I will be at work tomorrow, but I appreciate everyone's prayers. Yes, my grandfather definitely struck the creative side of me. I appreciate him. It's crazy because I was just, just thinking, and I just was like, it's crazy how he used to do a lot of things himself. Like, my grandfather was the DIY guy. Like, he created DIY. Like, that was his thing. And now it's like, that's all I want to do is DIY. That's all I want to do is make my own stuff and just be creative in my own way. And I have him to thank for that. He's definitely one of the reasons why I am the creator I am today. So I love you, Granddad, and I'm happy that you had the impact that you did have on my life. And I will see you again. Got me and Sophia something. I just got my baby chocolate because I was scared to give her anything else. It was a whole bunch of other stuff in there, and so I was like, look, we just gonna play it safe. Y'all, look at this line in Starbucks. Look at this. Why? Had I known this, I would have just went inside. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I've been sitting here for probably about a good 5 minutes now. I'm really not happy about this because I got ice cream, so they really need to hurry it up. And this lady in front of me is just like taking her sweet old time now that everybody is pulling up. Don't you hate when people do that? You be like, move, girl, go. We all trying to get up out of here. You're so dramatic. Nothing is even wrong with you. She didn't like the sweet frog. I think it's just cold. She doesn't really get the whole like ice cream or frozen yogurt thing. So I had to go in Old Navy for like a second time yesterday, and I had to pick up some stuff to wear to my granddad's funeral. The first time I was just rushing because I honestly just didn't really want to shop for it. I was kind of scatterbrained, and I think just coming to the conclusion that I have to shop for something, I have to get something to go to a funeral that's his. I think it was kind of tough, so I just was like picking up whatever. And